thanks for joining me. It's Glitzy by Izzy. Today I'm going to do a short tutorial on my brows, how I get them to look this way, and how they will stay all day for you. Don't have to worry about them running off in the rain or sweat or anything else. Your brows will be there. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And can we take a moment to appreciate this shirt? Okay, so I'm going in with Benefits Kabrow in the number 4. It looks like this. It's just a brow gel. Put some here on the brush, make sure it's nice and smooth. And then I like to just go in and start by tracing underneath my brow exactly how I want it. Then go to the top. See how I fill in the tail a little bit because the ends of my brows are pretty thin. And then I'll do the same thing up front. Go in at the bottom and just trace it out. Trace out the bottom of my brow. Make sure that it's nice and thick the way I like it. And smooth. Do a little bit of light filling here in the front. You don't want the front of your brows to be like really thick like the back and dark, because then it looks kind of goofy. That's not natural. Natural is thin in the front. Like, see how this one's thinner and then it gets dark? That's how you want it to be. Then I'll do the same thing and I'll go up to the front or the top. And then I just kind of fill it in a little bit, just to make sure it's full like I want it to be. And we go there. And if you're happy with it, you can just move on to the next brow. And again, it's basically like, what do you want your brows to look like, you know? It's not some standard, like everybody's brows have to look like this. No, they don't, because everybody's brows aren't the same. Some people have thick brows, and I'm one with thick brows. And some people have really thin brows and they have to build them up with these brow products. So you just got to kind of work with what you've got and do the best that you can. And remember, practice makes perfect. The first time you do it probably won't be like perfect, but if you just keep working on it, you'll get it. And some people like to use pencils, and like when I'm in a hurry and I don't have a lot of time, I'll use a powder. Powders, they work really well. They're not as permanent, but they work well. See how I just trace that out at the top and then fill in where I need to, and then I just get it where it's sparse in the middle. Just going back in with that brush. And then I'll trace at the bottom. And fill in just a touch here. And you see how I've got that little gap there? I'll put a little more cream on my brush and I'll fill that in. Make that go away. See how I just drew that really thin line? And then I just go in and fill it in. And then I like to go in with a brush. Just make sure everything's nice and smooth. And there you've got it. Now, I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of the way this brow has turned out. Like, I want to have a little bit more drama, like just a little thicker up here in the top. So I'm going to go back in with the brush And I'm gonna actually bring that line up a little bit more. See how I just kind of raised it up a little? Because I felt like it was just a little too thin. Now that's better to me. And let's go back here, make sure we're happy with this side. Had to fill that in a little more. And now I'm happy with my brows. So, close this up. I hate to leave these open too long because those cream products will dry out if you leave them open. And then I like to go in with a brow gel. And I use the color called Caramel. This is by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. And I just like to use this because it lightens it up just a little bit. Makes my brows a little softer. And I just brush over them. And that kind of helps them to stay and gives them a little bit of longevity as well. Like, it's, you know, I'll have my brows on all day and they won't come off until I get a makeup wipe and wipe them off. So this combination between the brow gel and a polish, or I don't know, is that what it's called? Brow gel. Well, they're different, but they're gels. It'll make your eyebrows stay on forever. And that, my friends, is my eyebrow tutorial. Check them out.
Then I lose my senses, baby. She gets under my skin when she speaks. She's all I'll ever need. She sets me free. Oh.
Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at GlitzyByIzzy. Everybody have a good day, and until next time, see you later.
She sets me